This is tutorial 3 on how to make your useless box project. So in this tutorial what we're going to do is we're going to add a piece for the servo motor to connect to that's going to sit kind of up here and rise up off of the base. So to start off like before, I'm just going to click on the base project. You can see it goes blue. We're going to go create 2D sketch. Okay, and once we do that, it's going to zoom into the 2D mode. And I'm going to start off with a center rectangle. And again, I'm going to click on the center line here, or the origin, and I'm going to just simply create a block like this that's dead center on the project. And now I'm going to dimension it like usual, and so I'm going to dimension this side here, and I'm going to make this one to be 2 inches, and then I'm going to dimension the thickness of this, and I want this to be 0.25 thickness. And the only other dimension I need right now is I'm going to dimension from here to the edge this way, and I want this one to be 0.45. Okay, so there's my distances all set up, and I click on finish, and now I have my 2D sketch on top of there, and I'm going to extrude like before, and this time I'm going to have my distance is going to go up 1.5 high. And oops, I guess I got to click on what I want to extrude higher. So I'm going to click on that, and you can see my distances come up now. Okay, so there's my block that I'm going to start off with, and I'm going to click on OK, and that completes that. Now, a couple of things I want to do before I get too much further into this tutorial is, one is, what was this part here? Okay, it says extrusion 2, extrusion 3. So I'm just going to rename it right now, and those were my holes. Okay, so I got that done, and then this here is going to be, let's call this my servo bracket. Okay, we'll just call it servo bracket. Okay, and we got that part done. The other thing too is, sometimes when I go my right view, you can see how everything kind of disappears here and you really can't see the edges. What I'm going to do here is go up to view, and from view I'm going to go to visual style, and from visual style I'm going to come down here and go shaded with edges. You can see now there's these black edges around. It's kind of a lot nicer. Okay, so go back to 3D model, and now you can see the edges a lot clearer. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do on this tutorial is I'm just going to take these edges here and I'm going to fillet them. So I'm going to click on fillet, and from fillet I'm going to click on it. I'll just expand this so you can see what all the stuff that's in here. Okay, there's a whole bunch of different things in here, and but the gist of it is basically I'm going to take this edge, and you can see it fillets the corner there, and I'm going to take this edge here, I'm going to fillet it as well, and I'm going to change those to, I don't know, let's use maybe 3/4 of an inch, so 0.75. Okay, or for 3/4 of an inch it could just be 3/4. Okay, and you can see how it automatically does that right away. Okay, so we're going to leave it at that, just hit enter, and you can see it finishes it off. Okay, so I'm going to stop at this, and actually no, we're going to add one more thing here. What we're going to do, we'll stop right here. Okay, and this concludes this bit of the tutorial.